Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Kyle Henderson of Bama Football on YouTube. Run the thumbs up. I appreciate you guys being here. Like and subscribe. Now a part of the 100,000 Club right here on Bama Football on YouTube. What we are talking about right now is massive news, okay? And what could be a gigantic addition for the Alabama Crimson Tide. You got Travaris Robinson, who, from what we understand, interviewed for the defensive coordinator position for the Alabama Crimson Tide on Sunday. You're like, what day is it, right? Saban announces his retirement on Wednesday. Now we understand who the head football coach is, Kalen DeBoer, and as we said about his coaching staff, absolutely cooking. You look at who he's added on the offensive side. Ryan Grubb, a slam dunk hire. You look at Jamarcus Shepard at the wide receiver position. Love it. You look at what he's doing with Scott Huff at the offensive line. Love it. Remember, last year they won the Joe Moore Award. So, okay, offense looks good. We had some callers call in today talking about the fact that Kalen DeBoer knows absolutely what he's doing on the offense. People all day long on Sunday asked, well, who is going to be the defensive coordinator? Because Alabama's defense is built on defense, right? Like the standard is defense. Alabama's their mantra under Coach Saban, a defensive-minded coach, has been consistency and performance, and we all know that the Bama standard is a Bama standard on defense. We know this. So you have a great coach as the defensive backs coach in T-Rob. Well, who is T-Rob? Travaris Robinson. He's been the Alabama defensive backs coach, and from what we gather, he played a large role in helping Alabama's defense this past year, and as you know from Saban, so did Coach Saban. Felt like it would be fitting for T-Rob to just be elevated to the DC position. Things are happening at a lightning rate. So on Saturday, which was just yesterday, it feels like it was years ago, Kalen DeBoer gets up and he has his press conference, says all the right things, but at this point, there's no staff put in place. We don't know who's coming over, right? And then on Saturday night, Ryan Grubb on the offensive side of the ball gives his farewell speech, and then Chris Lowe of ESPN says that he's coming to Alabama. So offense looks great. In the morning, T-Rob announces that he's going to Georgia, that Kirby Smart has basically pickpocketed him from Alabama to bring him over to replace Will Muschamp, another member from the Saban ecosystem, to come over to coach the DBs at Georgia. Okay? From what we gather, T-Rob signed a contract to be the DB coach. With that said, if you interview for a higher level position, you can get out of that. Higher level position, what is that? A defensive coordinator position at the University of Alabama. So, I know everybody wants to know. Just say it. From what we understand, T-Rob had an interview with Kalen DeBoer on Sunday, January 14th. This happened, okay? Some people are saying that he has an offer on the table. This would be monumental for many different reasons if T-Rob does in fact become the Alabama defensive coordinator. And if you think about it, there hasn't been too many players from Alabama's defense that were starters from this last season that have hit the portal. So maybe there's some back-end talk to be like, hey, wait, stay here at Alabama and, let's see what we can do on the defensive side of the ball. He's already been here. The players love him. He's a hell of a recruiter, but he's a hell of a football coach, and he's a hell of a person. I get it. Kirby Smart gives you an offer, and you don't know what's happening in Alabama. Okay. Kirby Smart thought they had him. But if he's able to come to Alabama, this would be a slam dunk. And I think what it would do is show that you're retaining one of the most well-respected coaches on the defensive side of the ball for Alabama. You're elevating somebody who has worked their tail off to be in that position. Somebody is ready to be in this position. Coach Kevin Steele, during the Rose Bowl, okay, this was Alabama's past defensive coordinator, very well-respected, said that T-Rob is going to be a head coach one day. He was he couldn't be more complimentary of T-Rob. Now, what we have taking place right here would be an incredible opportunity for Alabama to retain T-Rob, and then how the staff would start looking. We are looking like the defense as retaining Freddie Roach, another guy from Alabama, knows how to recruit Alabama, played at Alabama, and you have T-Rob. So there's a couple other pieces that you need to continue to fill. And I think if you get T-Rob, guess what I think you get? I think you get T-Rob and you keep Caleb Downs. Now, I know there's a lot of people talking that Caleb Downs went into the transfer portal. There's a lot of smoke on that aspect. Look, you know there's people out there that scoop the transfer portal. We have not seen Caleb Downs' name one time into the transfer portal, right? We be talking about it all the time. Now, why is this important? Because Caleb Downs is the best freshman in the country, period. He played in 890 snaps. Yeah, was losing Isaiah Bond impactful? 100%. And there's other wide receivers behind him that are going to step up and do their thing. But on the defensive side of the ball, you can't afford to lose Caleb Downs. 0. He was the centerpiece of the defense along with Dallas Turner, and he's only a freshman. You got to keep him, and doing that by keeping T-Rob is the way to do it. Okay, so I appreciate you guys being here and liking all the coverage. I want to hear from you. How ecstatic would you be? How elated, happy, whatever, about T-Rob being the defensive coordinator? Is there someone else that you would like to see as the defensive coordinator at Alabama? I want to hear from you. We appreciate you guys sticking with us throughout this entire day, this entire, these last couple days. I would appreciate if you guys hit the thumbs up on this video. It goes a long way. Wyatt is saying that he still thinks that I transferred to New Mexico State. I did my time in Las Cruces. It was amazing. Had a really good time. And that's where I'm from. I'm from New Mexico. But, we're kicking it here in Alabama. I've been here now for 7 years. So there's a lot to go over when you look to the new coaches here at the Alabama Crimson Tide. I know a lot of you have been calling for Charlie Strong or Glenn Schumann or other kind of, names. Jesse Minter would be a great name out of Michigan, what he did. But right now we're talking about T-Rob interviewing for the job at Alabama to be the defensive coordinator. I want to hear from you inside the comment box what you think about T-Rob potentially coming back. Give me a thumbs up on this video. All the videos that you see right here on Bama Football on YouTube. I really appreciate you guys liking the coverage, and thank you for being a subscriber. If you're not a subscriber, hit the notification bell so you're notified every single time we drop a video right here on Bama Football on YouTube. And if you want to take it a step further, you can become a fan funder by hitting the join button on this video. Once again, gigantic news with T-Rob interviewing for the defensive coordinator position on Sunday. When will a decision be made or some sort of announcement about Alabama's defensive coordinator be released? We will keep that to you. And there's a lot of news that is fluid, but from what we understand, long story short, he interviewed for the job on Sunday, and we have to figure out if he is going to be the next DC. Looks like there's a lot more legs on this than we initially thought. So we'll keep you posted. This is all fluid. And until one of the big names, like Chris Lowe or someone with the hotline to Saban, breaks it, it is what it is. So expectation is that T-Rob could be coming back to Alabama. And the fact is that he interviewed for the job on Sunday. My name is Kyle Henderson of Bama Football on YouTube. Hit the thumbs up, like, subscribe. I appreciate you guys being here. And we'll catch you on the next video right here on Bama Football on YouTube.